part of the money that you pay to USAC, the study abroad group, it doesn't just go to like tuition and housing and all that stuff, but there's a couple of trips you take with your whole group. And although this wasn't the first trip I took, it was the first one I recorded.
Yeah, no, I just want to, this is what I was thinking of making. You're on camera, by the way. Hi, everyone.
Yeah, I was definitely feeling awkward, and that's definitely why I did not bring the camera to my first trip to La Paz Waterfall Gardens. It was just like a nature walk with, waterfalls. I brought the camera so that I could catch some memorable moments, maybe like this.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Those are crocodiles. That sign wasn't lying. Those are huge, too.
Yeah, look at that big one. Do you see it? Oh my god, I'm shook.
And I'm shook may have been my slogan for the whole trip. Whenever something was overwhelming or I was freaking out about something, I'm shook really just kind of encapsulated, just every emotion that I had. And I found myself saying it a lot. I think definitely the first I'm shook moment happened when when we arrived to Punta Leona, our first beach, my first beach in Costa Rica, and I was definitely shook.
I love the sound. Oh my god, I'm freaking pumped.
And I did walk on that beach with my sneakers on, no sandals or nothing, and swam around for like 4 hours. You can't really tell, there's not much of like a light difference in the sky, but I was in the water for like 4 hours. The whole USAC group was there with us, and they all kind of dispersed as they wanted to get out and went back to the resort. But I think I was one of the last 4 people that stayed in the water. My friends up there, Natalie and Lizette, they had stayed out on the sand for a bit. So once I was ready to go, after I had my fill, I walked back to the resort with them. It was kind of a long walk. We had to go all the way across the beach, which was called La Playa Blanca. And then once we got across that beach, there was another one called La Playa Negra. And then once you cross that one is when you get to the resort.
Where are we? Alright, I'm gonna jump down. I'm gonna get it on video. Oh! I'm so stupid. How do we get out of here? This way?
Gotta go all the way.
Snails.
So close.
Yeah, and the escapades of my discomfort with recording did not go away, and in fact worsened. At least I started realizing it, right?
Is this cringy? I can't tell if this is cringy to take a video of myself. I don't know.
But one thing's for sure was that Punta Leona and La Playa Blanca was like the best introduction to a beach in Costa Rica I could have asked for. The waves were big enough to have fun in, but they weren't like dangerous. There wasn't a lot of currents there. They weren't too small that you would be bored. And that's, I don't know, I guess I'm weird, but that's what I like to do in the ocean. It was definitely a great experience for the first beach that I had gone to.
I don't know how to not be awkward. I'm really good at it. I'm really good at being awkward. This is Punta Leona. It's more of like a resort than just like a little beach area. Like these are all like little hotel rooms out there. This would be the greatest place to just hang out forever. I don't know. It's really humid. Everything is like hot out here, but the rooms have good air conditioning.
We were getting ready for the evening of just hanging out. We were, going to a buffet to eat dinner and then going to see what the resort did at night. But Natalie brought up a good point for things that happened a lot when you were trying to practice Spanish with people.
I hate, I don't know, I'll be saying everything correctly in Spanish, or I'll mess up one tiny little thing and boom, go switch to English.
Yeah, I know. I hate when they do that. And okay, you know what? No voy a hablar inglés nada más hoy. Nada más.
Can I watch?
And that was something that happened a lot. It didn't just start in Punta Leona. it continued through the rest of the trip. It was interesting because I was so stressed out about getting my money's worth, I guess, of learning Spanish and practicing Spanish. But a lot of Costa Ricans know English, and if you start talking to them and they can pick up your accent, or you say something incorrectly, or you're having trouble, they just switch to English, which is fine. Like, if they can speak English better than I can speak Spanish, then that's going to get us communicating faster. But it was just kind of stressful to, deal with that for the whole trip. But I tried. We really, truly did try. And me and my friends, Lizette, Natalie, and Chrysula, we all kind of practiced a lot. So that was good.
Is this natural looking?
That night we ate some food at the buffet. Then we went out into the resort at night, and pretty much the only people there was the USAC group. So it was just us at a bar, and there was karaoke and like flashing lights and like games. So we played some pool, some ping pong, I think, and watched people do karaoke. And that was the night at Punta Leona.